Welcome back to another episode on the MOD Balls page. In today's episode, I'm going to be talking about Kawhi Leonard and all of this little news that he got going on because, y'all, what's going on with Kawhi? We just got the trade vetoed, and I'm going to tell y'all what's going on with Kawhi. Straight up, the rumors of his contract getting voided and him being suspended is the best option. He cheated. He ask the Clippers to give him money under the table. There's no other way that you could rightfully discipline him. There's no other way. Okay, a couple years ago, I did a couple videos like this. Y'all might remember if you've been with me for that long. John Collins and John Morant got suspended the same week. Their suspensions came out within the same week. And I said that John Collins should get suspended more games for cheating the game of basketball using PEDs than John Morant posting a gun and people calling him a fake thug. Like, there's one person who deliberately went out to cheat the game in John Collins, and he was taking growth hormones so he could become taller, more athletic, and cheat the game of basketball. John Morant, he was more of he's posting guns, he's acting like he's tough, which is annoying too. But at the end of the day, we're here to play basketball. Are you cheating the game of basketball? And it gets real complex when you're talking about salary cap and aspiration, giving this man money for every tree that's planted. That is so like if y'all ever been in Madden leagues or like 2K franchises, Kawhi is acting like uh what you call it, a owner of the league that got too much power. Like, this is something what Kawhi just did is something that you can't allow other teams to think is cool. I think Kawhi should get his contract voided so the Clippers get no assets for him and learn a lesson. And yes, let Kawhi just sign to the Raptors as a free agent. Maybe if you really want to go there that bad. And then, since his contract is voided, you eliminate that aspirations deal. If you really want to play basketball because you love basketball, go play on a minimum. You thief. Like, no, that's real talk. Maybe the next deal he gets could be normal again. But I ain't gonna lie, Kawhi, after doing what he did, he deserves a minimum contract. Like, y'all, if you really care about money that much to where you're willing to, you got to remember he cheated Adam Silver. Like, he's doing all of this behind Adam Silver's back, and it's Adam Silver's job to figure shit like this out. And he got figured out. They're even being lenient. They let him play a whole season. Kawhi just had one of his best seasons. And to be honest, all these allegations and stuff, he should have been suspended this year. But they're really going nitty gritty, finding out the details. Y'all, I'm going to tell you this once. I've said it twice. Kawhi Leonard, that deal to the Raptors, the NBA did the right thing voiding it, and they should void his contract. Because look, if the Clippers get Brandon Ingram, Grady Dick, and a couple first-round picks for cheating, that's crazy. You know, that Kawhi Leonard deal was a really good trade for the Clippers. And, like, are we going to let the Clippers have a bright future? Y'all, I recorded a video on that Kawhi Leonard trade, looking at it from the Clippers side. We didn't even talk about the Raptors side of it yet. The Clippers had a whole new just bench mob of young players with a team that once upon a time didn't have a future. And the reason you didn't have the future is because this guy who told you to give him money under the table if you can get Paul George convinced you to give him money under the table. Money under the table is so serious. Maybe another case of this would be like a Jalen Brunson going to New York. But I think when you look back at it, that Jalen Brunson going to New York thing was his dad is a coach there. He has opportunity to play without Luka, so you know he gonna have the ball. I feel like that was a win-win. This Kawhi Leonard going to the Clippers thing was just him making boss moves, you know? Kawhi straight up told the Clippers, get that boy Paul George first name first, give me that money under the table. Kawhi, what he's doing is something that you have to make an example and make sure no other NBA superstar does. Like Michael Jordan, I know that there's allegations of people thinking those 2 years where he didn't play again to defend his first three-peat was because of gambling addiction and his father eventually passing away. People think a lot of that was because of Michael Jordan's gambling addiction and him retiring could have honestly just been the NBA quote unquote suspending him. I think this is that point of Kawhi's career where he got a hit. Like I've said it enough, dude. There's no other way to explain cheating the cap. You gotta get suspended, bro. Like, especially if they go back and see it's Kawhi, like making them do it. Like the Clippers are going to get in trouble too. Like, make them forfeit some picks. Like, I think the Clippers accepting that trade and them vetoing it was perfect because now you could take away some of their picks. And then they mess around and lose like 5 picks. If you take away 2 of their picks and then they would have got 3 for Kawhi, that's like you just took away 5 picks from them, deservingly so. You took away Brandon Ingram from them, deservingly so. They had an amazing package for Kawhi. I'm so happy that the NBA is doing what they should, but they got to stand down on this and void the contract, suspend him, and like I said, let him sign somewhere in free agency. I think this Kawhi thing, if I was the NBA, how I would handle it is I'd call me the devil, but I'd go look in his pockets and make sure he gets as little money as possible just because I know that's how he's trying to exploit me. Like if you're Adam Silver, I'd let him play next year. But like you're gonna have to get this contract voided and sign for as much money as these NBA teams have. As we know, at this point of free agency, a lot of teams don't have money. I tell Kawhi, go get the scrambles. Like if you want to go out there cheating for money, yeah, that's just what it's gonna be. But yeah, that would be it for me for this video, y'all. I think Kawhi, he should at least be suspended for 6 months. No cap. Ja Morant got suspended 25 games for posting a gun. What does cheating the game of basketball and going under this or going over the salary cap mean? Dude, that's way worse than Ja Morant posting a gun. That's okay. This is where I'm gonna end off the video. What is worse, John Collins taking or NBA players taking PEDs or what Kawhi did? I want to know, what do y'all think? Is PEDs worse or Kawhi getting money under the table and manipulating the cap? I think manipulating the cap is on the same level. I don't know. I think this is as bad as PEDs. Hopefully Kawhi, does play next year, but I do think the NBA should do something about it. Make him an example. This is unacceptable. And yeah, everybody, thank you for tuning in to another episode on the MLD Pause page. Have a nice day and God bless.